Welcome to my channel again. Thanks for joining me. I'm just going to do a review on the what is it? Ollie, the Ollie and Olivia eye brush range, set range. I've just done an intro earlier, so obviously you'll have seen that. And there's three brushes. There's one very short brush here to put the colour on. There's one here that's a little bit bigger. And there's a fluffier angled brush here. So I'm going to try these out. I've put foundation on, so what I've got on at the moment is foundation and a little bit of mascara and a primer on my eyelids. I haven't put mascara on the bottom eyelids because I want to do a little test on the bottom eyelash line. So the palette I'm using is Miss Cop. And it's, I don't know if you can see that, sorry, it's 01 Nude, 01 Nude, and it's Miss Cop. So these are the colours that I'm using. Got this from TK Maxx, so I'm not sure you can really buy this in the UK. I've not seen it anywhere in the UK, but if you can, I'll put a link down below so that you can see which colours I'm using. I'm assuming that one is for fair skin, which I have. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is a base on with that brush. So which colour I'm going to use is I'm going to use not the palest one, but the next one in. So I'm going to use that one, if you can see that, and I'm going to use the middle brush, so not the smallest brush. Here we go. Let's give these brushes a chance. And they are really soft. They're not as soft as some, like my Eco Tools ones are actually softer. So this isn't an eyeshadow technique. I'm not showing you an eyeshadow technique as such. So don't go, oh well, she's doing that, she's doing this, and what's she doing first, and what's she putting on first, or what's she putting on second, you know, all of that. I'm just doing what I normally do for everyday eyeshadow, and I'm showing you the brushes more than any sort of technique that I'm showing you as well, if that makes sense. We're just focusing on the brushes. Right, so I feel that has put the colour on quite nicely. It is a soft brush, but like I said, I have some softer brushes, although you don't want it too soft when you're trying to pack the colour on initially, because, well, you know, it's just to put the colour on, you want something stiffer and flatter. So what I'm going to do now is use that one in the corner, and I'm going to do the crease with this one. So I'm going to try the smaller one and just see how that works, okay? I'm not sure if that's kind of what you're supposed to do or not, but I'm just going to see. And I'm finding that it is putting the colour on really nicely, because it's a really short, quite stiff brush. But it's not too stiff that it's scratchy or harsh on your face. It's not too harsh or, you know, painful or anything like that. It's nice and soft. This is the angled brush that I'm going to use. to blend that out so we don't have the harsh lines going on. And I'm finding that these brushes are all putting the colour on nicely. I think that is blending nicely, I think, for my liking. There might be people out there who don't agree, but I think that is working. I'm going to put a darker colour on the bottom eyelash, so I'm going to use that darker one there, this one here. So what I'm going to do is use the little stiff brush again, that one, and I'm going to put that chocolatey colour on the bottom eyelash line. I just find this technique works because I have really faint, small eyelashes. I know what I mean. I'm probably not making any sense, but I know what I mean. So I'm just kind of pressing in the bottom lash line, if you can see that. And that has gone on really nicely. I find that this brush has helped me to apply colour to the lash line. It's not the smallest brush in the world. There are smaller brushes that you can use to do this, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I'm just smudging those lines out with my fingers. I'm going to go back with this one, the angled one that's a bit fluffier, and I'm just going to smoke that out. And I'm just going to go over that outer bit that I've just done, and drag that up a bit. So my eyes get watery when I do my eye makeup. It always goes watery. So if you can see that watery effect in my eyes at the moment, I don't know if you can. That's nothing to do with the brushes at all. That happens with everything. Whatever I use, whatever product I use, whatever brushes I use, it doesn't matter what I use. I get watery eyes when I do eye makeup. It just happens. Found them small enough for small eyes, soft enough to apply. The only thing I would say is that angled brush. Yeah, it's soft and I can blend with it, but I do have other brushes that I would use as well as these. I would use other brushes as well as these, I think. If I'm going to use these, then I'm going to use like a smaller brush maybe for the bottom bit, and I would maybe use a much smaller, shorter angled brush to help me to define lines better. But that, I mean, it's a nice set. Obviously the packaging, as you've seen, is just so pretty and so lovely, so irresistible. I got them for £5.99. I can't remember what the full proper price was supposed to be. Can't remember what that was, but I got them for £5.99 TK Maxx. You can still buy them out there for £5.99. I've actually seen them in different boxes before. I've seen the exact same brushes in completely different packaging. So don't be fooled if you see these in a different box. It's probably the same set of brushes in a different packaging. But yeah, I think I would recommend these for £5.99. That's basically £2 per brush. So yeah, I think they are worth your money. Let me just do the bottom eyelashes and stuff like that, finish everything, and then I'll show you the finished look. Okay, so here's the finished look.